ever seen those special TV shows or movies? You know the ones that are so wonderfully unintentionally bad and bring you so much joy and captivate you, but for all the wrong reasons.
Well, buckle up, Busters, because we here at B-Watch Rewatch absolutely live for these underdog gems. And now more than ever, it's important to take a break from the hard stuff. Come join your fellow B-Watchers as we escape from the chaos of life in our hilariously unhinged community.
So please, allow us,
Colin
and Cadence, a sibling duo that shares a passion for such cinematic excellence, to take you on a wild ride through all the TV shows and movie plots you never knew you needed to hear.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello, Night Watchers.
This isn't Night Watchers.
Oh, this is regular.
How dare
Sorry.
You guys, Night Watchers is our secret code for our Patreon members. But if you want to be a Night Watcher,
I guess you'll just have to join Patreon.
You might just need to hop over there.
Yeah, it's fun. It's got a lot. It's a lot of weirdos. It's nice, though.
We love our little weirdos. We love them. Come join us and be weirdos with us. But yeah, this is the public feed, but we're doing something a little bit different. Normally in between seasons, we do something like we'll do some mini episodes or whatever. We did try at one point to do like Twilight minisodes in between seasons, but that turned into this whole epic thing of coverage that was not mini in any way, shape, or form.
That was a whole other season, the Twilight season.
So in between these seasons of movies, we're going to do these kind of shorter episodes where we are covering a TV show. And we're going to cover the beautiful work of art that came out this past year called All's Fair on Hulu. So we're going to be doing these, I think there's 10, right? 10 total episodes?
9 or 10. So we'll be doing... Yeah, like we call them little mini-sodes. They'll be under an hour, a little bit easier to digest, and we'll be putting them out bi-weekly, and that hold on. I just had a brain fart.
How you doing?
We will be releasing them bi-weekly, and in that period of time, we'll be actually working on the movies that we will do for next season, which we will release, and the theme, or the idea for next season, I guess theme is the right word, is sequels. Best of the worst sequels. So that'll be really exciting. So yeah, we're just seeing how this works. We saw All's Fair and we were like, I have to do it. So yeah, you'll be getting hour-long All's Fair episodes. We always say we're doing mini-sodes, you guys, every time.
As close to an hour as possible.
But we'll try to keep it as close to an hour as possible, and we'll release it every other week until we release our new season. So hope you guys like it, and let us know what you think. Cadence and I have talked about it for a while, and then when she was here for the holidays, I showed her the show All's Fair. And you probably heard about it. If you haven't, it's been just torn apart. It is a bad show. And, you know, you always are like, are these people all just hopping on a bandwagon and it's actually like good? And then I watched it and I was like, I can't even put into words how bad this show is. You have to watch it with me. And then I don't want to speak for you, but.
I could not stop talking about this show after we watched it. I forced everyone to listen to me talk about it. I was so perplexed by it. And I know there have been so many video essays and written essays and recaps of this show, and there's a reason for it, though. It is perplexing on every level. It's beautifully shot. The budget's insane. I mean, it's gorgeous to look at.
Yes, they've got beautiful, what do you call it, like set design, or I don't want to say necessarily cinematography, but like everything. The costumes, the clothing, the fashion, it's very pretty.
Gorgeous. But the writing is bizarre.
The acting is bizarre. The storylines are bizarre. The premises, like everything about it. It feels like if a 50-year-old white rich man wrote like what he thinks girl bosses do and what a girl boss life is like. Because it's like trying to be progressive, but also like really regressive at the same time. It's so bizarre.
Yes. It's a very strange version of feminism as through the filter, as Colin said, of like a 50-year-old rich white guy. It's kind of like, have you ever seen those TikToks? It's like when people read passages about women written by white male authors, And they're really, like, really weird. Like, she smiled at him with her bottom teeth. And then they, like, tried,
I don't have TikTok or get on it, but I did see one trend about that. And I saw it, like, randomly. I think probably, like, it was a repost on Instagram. And I was like, oh, that's kind of cute. That's funny. And then right after I saw that, I saw, like, 10 more. And I was, because you know how Instagram just...
Yes.
Once you watch something for more than 10 seconds...
oh, you like that?
Like,
you like that?
Oh, you like that? Here's a whole fuck
more
of it. So all of a sudden, I'm seeing so many girls smile with their bottom teeth. And I was like, okay. And it was funny the first time.
There's been many, like in the old days when BuzzFeed was all the rage, BuzzFeed used to do lists like crazy, like the top, 20 things that men wrote about women. And they were so funny.
I will always love a BuzzFeed list.
Loved BuzzFeed.
What Disney princess are you? What is your spirit animal? What is your
Those quizzes were out of control.
All day, every day. I was supposed to be working. And I was working on figuring out what Disney princess I am.
I was working on those quizzes. Yeah. And so anyway, that is what I feel like this was. Like Colin said, just somebody writing characters for women, about women, but through their own weird lens of what feminism means.
Yeah, like I'll give you an example. It'll be like this is a little insight into the writer's room. Like pretend you're in the writer's room,
right?
And it's like, okay, so she's a girl boss. She's got her own firm. She's gonna drive a Ferrari home, and like when she gets home, like make her have servants, but like make all the servants men, right? Because that's what real girl bosses do. They only hire men servants.
And that's the exact version of feminism, though, that it feels so regressive because it's like there are women who, now that they are, quote, feminists, all they want to do is, like, make men their servants.
Yeah, like, it's funny. Like, it reverses it so far.
That is so many men's perception of feminism. And it's like, no, that is not it. They're not just going to, like, rule the world and then demote all the men.
Yeah, feminism isn't, like, women. Yeah, it's not women ruling the world. It's, like, hiring men and women equally. Like,
we just have equal
opportunity for your house managers.
That's all we would like.
But then they're girl bosses that have their own careers, but they're also obsessed with clothes and jewelry and money.
Yes.
So again, it's like that same thing where it's like, okay, and not in a cute like Sex in the City way. It's like a very like, I don't know if egregious is the right word to use, but like it's a very like in your face, like no shame. We are only obsessed with money, clothes, and jewels. You know what? I'm not gonna get started. We're just gonna actually dive into it, and you will see those plus so many more examples of how backwards and weird this show is when we get into it. We're going to tell it to you right now. We're going to tell you the story of 3 badass girl bosses. Wait, 4. No, 3.
3?
4. 3. 3.5. You know what? Let's just get into it.
It varies. At times there are 3, at times there are 4, but you know what? It's fine. So as we go, we'll point out to you all the really bizarre ways that feminism is portrayed throughout this show. So let's dive in to All's Fair. This whole show can be summed up like this.
Why do you look the way you do right now? Okay. You were so mousy, and you looked like this was the last thing you wanted to be doing.
My chair is not as high as it should be. And then at that moment, I was trying to readjust. And so then I kind of like turtled my neck. And
you guys, her neck is tucked into her shoulders right now. And she was looking up at her mic and just saying, okay, let's start. You look like
Let me just elongate my neck and look like a gorgeous swan. Okay, so give us the general overview of the idea, just what the show's generally about.
It's a really brilliant show. And in a nutshell, we've got a group of women that worked at an all-male dominated law firm, and they decide to break off and create their own all-female led law firm. And they also decided that their clientele is only going to be other women. So women representing women in a women-dominated world that is also regressive. We start off 10 years in the past, and we see our 2 main characters, Alora. Fucking Alora. Her name is Alora, you guys, and that's Kim Kardashian's character, because get it, she's very alluring.
Get it?
And her name is Allura Grant. Don't take her for granted. And then we've got Liberty Ronson. And Liberty is played by Naomi Watts. Would like to say she's the only one given it. Well, no, that's not true. Some of the other people do. But she really is taking this role seriously, which she should have gotten the memo not to. So we meet them, and they are in their all male-dominated law firm in Los Angeles. And they are all feeling very, very like undervalued and dismissed by all the men in their life.
Also, these men are gross. In their defense, these men are gross.
Oh, come on, they're at a law firm in LA. You know they're so sick.
Yeah, old white guys telling sex jokes at work. So they are disgusting.
They are disgusting. And then you've got Kim K and Naomi just being hard little working lawyers in the bottom.
Trying.
So then they also have a friend who is a senior partner.
She's like their mentor.
And kind of their mentor. And her name is Dina Standish. And she's the only female partner in this male-dominated law firm.
Oh, and she has worked for 10 years for just any kind of equality in this law firm, you guys.
I know. She's been there for 10 years. She's still the only one. And she's played by Glenn Close, who also chose some very... like masculine style choices. So I think she's kind of like just starting to morph into her male counterparts.
She's like, if you can't beat him, join him.
Join him. So Alora, I don't know, I just want to call him Kim K, but Alora and Liberty, they pull Dina aside and they're like, Dean, we fucking hate it here.
Right.
We hate men and we hate that you're the only female partner. Guess what? We're going to leave and create our firm. And we just wanted to get your blessing.
Yeah, Dina's like, guess what? Because I'm a smart lawyer, I knew you wanted to leave 4 months ago. I saw your faces when we were in a meeting and the guys were telling a bad joke. And I thought, those bitches are about to leave. So.
And she's like, bye. Like, they work for her. And she's like, bye, see ya.
She makes them promise, like, do not go anywhere else in this building, whatever that means. And she says, you need to start your own firm. And Alora's like, that's exactly what we want to do. We want to have our own boutique firm.
I was the only woman here, but now is a different time. All I ask is that you start your own firm. You don't go somewhere else in this building.
That's what we want. Our own boutique. Women representing women only.
Yes. You both are an idea whose time has come. You can take one person with you, a staff member or a lawyer, not a client.
And again, Dina is just like so chill about it. I'd be like, come on, stay with me. I'm surrounded by these bunch of dickheads. Like, come on, you guys.
She's like, I've already made my bed. I'm going to lie in it. But you guys can go do whatever you want.
You know, in the back of her mind, she's like, good idea. Yeah, go. Go get them, guys. So they decide that they are going to take one team member, and she is an investigator for this current male-dominated law firm, and her name is Emerald Green.
Emerald Green. That's her actual name. Emerald.
That's her actual name.
Green.
And she is played by the hilarious
Niecy Nash.
Nishi.
Nishi.
I kept wanting to say Stacey Dash, and I'm like, no, that's Clueless. There's no way.
Yeah, that's Clueless.
And I always want to call her Stacey Dash. But she's really funny. She was from Reno 911, which I loved. And she is the token sassy black female character.
And she's not a lawyer.
She's an investigator.
She's a private investigator, okay? So she is a hard worker. She can get shit done. And they're like, we need you. And she's like, girls, I've got my bills paid here. Why would I go? And they're like,
we'll make you full partner and a multimillionaire within 2 years.
And she's like, sign me up.
Done.
I will grab my purse.
She leaves immediately.
Let's go. That seems like a big promise.
That's how things work,
like a
though.
Really big promise.
When Alora Grant makes you a promise, you take it.
That's true.
So they all decide to leave. So now we've got Emerald Green, Alora, and Liberty. And they're going to go and start their own law firm, like we said. Now, there is one more person at this old law firm that is there. And her name is Carrington Lane, portrayed by the one, the only, Thora Paulson. And you guys, she is fucking furious that they did not pick her.
Oh, she wanted to be picked so bad.
She goes into Dina's office. She throws boats. She's screaming. She's saying crazy words, which I kind of love, but also what is the writing?
I'm your fucking protege. I'm the hardest worker, the smartest, fucking A student. And I'm the one they're abandoning? Not being beautiful was the true blessing. It forced me to develop my inner resources.
Are you calling me an ugly duckling? So what if I give myself home perms? It's economical. Fuck you.
Car, being angry is easy. Figuring out who you want to be and how to be it, that's the work to do if you want to be chosen.
I will start my own law firm.
I will walk out of here. And I'll pack you a lunch with an apple and some Pepperidge Farm goldfish. Grow up, Car.
this time.
Basically, the takeaway from this is Dina's like, you're ugly. That's why they didn't pick you.
And being ugly builds character, so you should be glad.
I know. And you think I'm joking.
She's like, are you calling me an ugly duckling? And she's like, I'm just
"Ah,
telling you the truth.
I'm
But
telling you what's in front of me right now.
so she is not going to stick around and be treated like shit. She was mad she didn't get chosen. So she tells Dina, okay, well, if this is how we're going to do this, then I'm taking my stuff and I'm leaving and I'm going to bring all of you guys down because I'm a better lawyer than anyone. And Dina's like, that's totally fine. I'll pack your lunch. Have a good life. Bye.
Bye. See ya. So that sets up the premise. We've got the 3 women that left the firm. Dina, Glenn Close is still staying because she's a partner. And then you've got Carrington, who's fucking pissed that she didn't get picked, and she's going to start her own law firm. Now we're in the present, which is 10 years in the future from that scene, but our current present. Alora, Liberty, and freaking Emerald Green have created a what looks like a multi-billion dollar female-led law firm.
I can't emphasize to you how wealthy these women are.
You guys, they're eating lunch. They're having caviar and champagne. The wealthiest. Gloves.
Yes.
Everyone's wearing gloves. Non-stop leather gloves.
The amount of gloves that are in this is vast. When we covered the Jennifer Lopez thing, remember how I kept joking about like the amount of coats that she had? Just endless coats.
Huge budget for the little gloves.
Same for the gloves in this one. The amount of gloves.
They were like, more gloves. Rich women love gloves. Get them gloves.
That's how you know someone's rich. You're like, what kind of gloves are they wearing? Dead giveaway.
What gloves are they wearing?
I know. As soon as
gloves are they wearing?
As soon as I said it, I was like, did I just say what gloves are they wearing?
So they really are. And guys, like we said, the only good thing about this show is the visuals. Like the office is gorgeous. It's modern. Everything is. It's literally a fucking episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. It's Kim K's house. Like that's exactly. She's not even playing a character. She's just being herself in the same scenery, the same clothes. But we see that they are just, again, highest in the world at this point. I would guess by their surroundings.
My particular favorite part of this is that they're all having coffee or something, okay? They're toasting to 10 years. They are drilling at home, you guys, that they have been doing this for 10 years. They have been out on their own for 10 years. They keep saying that.
I need a latte because y'all know I love a toast. 10 years ago today, we stepped away from the patriarchy and towards something of our own. Thank you. Now look at us. Grant, Ronson, and Green. A decade strong.
Cheers to that, ladies.
Cheers.
We built a freaking empire. 10 years, 3 women, 1 verdict. Unfucking stoppable. To us. To us.
Then they decide to go around in the circle, and each one has to name their favorite case. And so they each go around in a circle talking about their favorite case that they've ever had. Like, this is a totally normal conversation.
Hayden, that's what lawyers do. That's what you do. You drink champagne out of crystal glasses and caviar in your lunch library room.
On your giant
which is
marble
also in
table.
your office, and you talk about your favorite cases.
Your favorite case of the past 10 years. Go. That's easy. Sheikh Waleed. Getting him to fork over a cool $1 billion to his English ex after he threatened to behead her for cheating. Helped us start our charitable fund for abused women. Over to you, Em.
Oh, that's easy. LaTanya Bailey. Media mogul divorced his wife because he found out she didn't finish high school. She was able to cash out so big that she has a Princeton science wing with her name on it. That, girls, is a teachable moment.
Okay, my favorite case will always be the next case.
I knew you were going to say that.
In the process of that, you get to meet Milan. Now, Milan is their paralegal / administrative assistant who helps them with anything they need.
/ personal assistant.
/ does everything. Who is played by Tayana Taylor. She is bringing them something very beautiful. It is an edible arrangement. Guys, it's the saddest edible arrangement I've ever seen. There's like melon balls on like 10 toothpicks.
It looks so hard too, and nobody wants an edible arrangement, guys. Nobody ever. Nobody.
No.
They open the card and they read the card, and it is the most insane,
unhinged.
What the fuck is that?
There's only one other person this day means something to.
And that would be Miss Carrington Lane.
The one and only.
And if you think about it, Carrington, it's been 10 years, you guys, but Carrington is sitting there still stewing over this. She writes,
Dear backstabbing bitches. 10 years ago, you left me to rot. Since then, I've outbilled you 3 skanks and made the top 100 so often they should name the goddamn list after me. Meanwhile, you've kept your pathetic firm alive with fake
Buzzwords like feminism and industrial strength Spanx.
And then she goes,
In honor of your big milestone, I present you with a fruit basket. Organic and lightly brushed with salmonella and fecal matter.
I hope you enjoyed this bouquet of fecal matter.
Yes, lightly dusted with salmonella and fecal matter.
Did Carrington poop in the freaking edible arrangement?
And you guys, Carrington she has become a successful lawyer. She is also a multimillionaire sitting in her giant ass office with her gloves.
Because it flashes over to her, and she's got gloves on too now. She's writing in gloves, so you know she's made it. And her office is also incredible.
Beautiful. And so she's, after 10 years, stewing so much that she remembers the date in her mind of when these women broke off and created their own law firm, sent them an edible arrangement with the number 10 in birthday candles on the front, and typed out a letter that's like, I hate you bitches, you abandoned me. And she's like, you left me to rot. And I'm like, how did they leave you to rot? You went on to create a very successful law firm. I don't understand why you have this in your
and it's not like
mind
and she wasn't friends with them, you guys. It's like they weren't friends with her. They didn't like her.
Right.
They made it very clear, but she's just still stewing over it. It's bizarre. Like, that already doesn't make any sense. Because like Kaden said.
So bad. The fact that you'd give that much time and energy to include fecal matter on it
I
is
know. It's
absolutely
bizarre. And like when she
unhinged,
did write fecal matter, I don't think she realized like they're all going to be like, she took a poop on her arrangements. Like, I don't know how else to take that.
And did she like sprinkle it? Did she like just sort of dip the fruit in the toilet? Like, I'm so perplexed about
she
how you
put
did
it on the floor, popped a squat over it, and gave some wet, juicy ones. And she said lightly dusted, so she definitely didn't take a full one.
Yeah, because I'm like, the fruit is not brown.
When she said lightly dusted, I mean like a crop dust, like a like that, like a no underwear. I think that means lightly dusted.
So gross.
That's what I think it means.
Fuck you, you fucking fucks!
So the girls are just like, oh, Carrington, she's such an ugly, stupid bitch that probably doesn't have gloves on. We're better than her, right?
The very last important thing about this is they're getting ready to go over a new case. And, oh my gosh, I keep forgetting Kim's name. Allura, right? Allura?
How could you forget Allura?
Sorry. I don't know why it's hard for me to remember that name.
Just think about how alluring she is. Just keep
Alluring.
that in mind.
That is correct. She says to Milan,
Milan, you're still taking the bar this spring?
Yes.
Okay, sit in. You're one of the girls now.
sit down, you're one of the girls. So it's emphasizing that she is like a mentor to Milan. She loves Milan. She's taken Milan under her wing and she wants nothing but success for Milan. So just keep that in the back of your mind as we move forward.
Yeah, because I mean, I guess you can imagine what's going to happen with Milan because the writing is so great that it might really throw you for a loop to know what she's up to, right?
That's why you got to pay extra close attention.
Yeah, it's a really complicated
Extra close
storyline, you
attention.
guys. It's super, lots of like little intricacies. Now it's where, so now we've established them. We've established what they're doing. You know, we've established the main characters. We've established the rivalry. Now we're going to get a little bit of a glimpse into not only work life, but personal life. I'm dying to know what's going on with Alora's personal life.
Who isn't, honestly?
I mean, I'm going to guess that it's really thrilling and nothing like her work life. So we meet Alora at her $10 billion home with her $10 billion car.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys, she comes home and she's got, because she's a girl boss,
Right.
looks like she's got only male servants. And on a side note, not only are they all male, they're all like hot Asian men. Like, I mean,
Yeah, it was a weird
get it,
choice.
Alora, but
It was a weird choice.
anyway, but like she's walking through for 10 minutes and showing how she's just the boss of all these
Her
men.
beautiful home. Yes.
Now, she got home when the sun was setting in the west, according to my eye.
Oh my God. Don't even get me started on the time. In
Well,
the
you know
show.
what I'm going to
so
say, okay?
perplexed
So
by
I
it.
watch Alora drive her fucking Bentley home, right? Sunset is in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Then the next scene, we see Alora, you guys, decked out, new hair, new dress, new jewels,
Yes.
new makeup, new everything.
She has fully showered. It shows her getting into the shower.
Fully
different haircut, different hairstyle.
She has been
different makeup.
sewed into her. Yes,
Everything.
exactly. But now she's sitting at her beautiful, gorgeous long table, candles everywhere, sushi. And I'm like, bitch, it would take you 10 hours
Glam squad.
out of your work year.
Absolute glam
squad. Your fucking hair changed. Your hair literally went from long to short bob. Like,
you either
come
got
on.
a wig or you had someone come in and give you a completely different haircut.
But you know what? She's got all those manservants.
And she gets home and she tells one of the manservants, dinner in an hour. So all of this happens in an hour. The whole thing happens in an hour. The shower, the makeup, the hair, the whole thing in an hour.
You know what? She's a lawyer. She's methodical. Boom, boom, boom. Get it done. She might have all had it laid out. We don't know.
She's very organized.
But this is where she's sitting at the table, candles everywhere. She's got fucking the Hope Diamond, Kate Winslet's Titanic, Heart of the Ocean diamond on.
Oh, around her neck.
Yes. And someone comes home and it's this handsome younger guy. His name is Chase. And this is her husband.
Right.
Again, because she's girl boss. He's like way younger and he's a football star.
Hot. Yes.
He plays a little prank on her because she's sitting there at the table looking like Elizabeth Taylor with all these candles. He comes home late and she's like, it's our anniversary and you forgot. You guys, he's like, Laura, babe, I did. I totally forgot. I'm the fucking worst.
Oh.
Yeah, massive. Psych. I knew. Here's a gift. Gives her a honking $10 million diamond.
Huge diamond. She's like,
Didn't this belong to Elizabeth Taylor?
Even though I have no idea who she is.
and he's like, I don't even know who that is, but I guess, yeah. And I'm like, don't.
Cadence, he's so young. He's too young. He
can
doesn't know who
be
Elizabeth Taylor is.
The youngest football player in the world, but also don't pretend like you don't know who Elizabeth Taylor is.
He's secretly watching Cleopatra every night, like quoting her. He's just like, girl, I love you.
Absolutely
He
loves
loves.
Elizabeth Taylor.
That's how he
You know
knew.
he does. You know
Going
he
around.
does.
He puts like lavender contacts in his eyes. He's like, whoa.
He's like, because remember that really, that perfume that Elizabeth Taylor used to make, Diamonds, and she did that commercial where it's like dark and the light shines, and she's like, diamonds.
Do you remember Elizabeth Taylor's Gladiator? Gladiator. Do you remember that?
I don't know what that is.
You do. She was at the Oscars and she was lit, dude. She was off her rocker and she got up and she announced it early and she just kept saying, Gladiator. Gladiator.
That's amazing. I need to
You know,
look it up.
it was like a... Look it up and you will die. Because everyone starts yelling at her not to open it.
They're like,
because
cut it.
she didn't know what she was doing. And they're like, cut the mic. And she just opens it and she's like trying to yell it. But everyone's like trying to say no. And I do think they're trying to cut the mic. So she's just up there. It's Gladiator. She's winning the best picture. Anyway, side note.
Once again, here are the nominees. Let me see. For the motion picture drama. What? I don't open this? I just read it from up there. I know it is. What? Hello.
We don't want
No,
to
I read it
lose
from
the
here.
suspense.
What
We
is
must
this
read the
for?
nominees first.
What's this? Oh, I see. And the winner is this flashing envelope. Gladiator!
So we just basically understand that Alora Grant, she's got a perfect life. Perfect work, money, hot husband, diamonds. And again, you might be a girl boss who owns the top law firm in the entire world for female-run law firms, but you still like diamonds. That's what you have to do. That's what men have to do to get you happy.
Listen, when you're a feminist, you have the freedom to love diamonds and you don't have to feel bad about it. That is the beauty of
True.
feminism. You get to be a girl boss who loves diamonds and doesn't have to
True.
feel ashamed of it.
True. And you only appreciate
Jesus.
the only way that your partner can apologize is by getting you diamonds, which is not at all a very
Yes.
stereotypical trope that we see in every movie since 1930. But this is
Oh,
a feminized version.
no.
Because you're feminist and you're able to enjoy diamonds without it being feminist, therefore, having a very feminist way of having it presented to you is no longer feminist or anti-feminist.
Okay, Okay, so we are back at the office, and like the feminists that they are, the other women in the office are admiring Allure's ring and how beautiful it is, and they're all celebrating feminism, and then they start talking about business because that is what they are there to do. So
I
they
almost
have a new
forgot.
client. and her
Between
name-
lunch and champagne and diamonds, I almost forgot that they were lawyers.
Yeah, so their first client is Grace Calloway. Grace came to LA to be an actress when she was very, very young. And instead, she started dating this billionaire tech bro guy and essentially got trapped in that relationship, okay? So he made her essentially a kept woman. So he was like, you can't go anywhere, you can't have any friends. He cut her off from all of her family.
And you know she's super wealthy because she comes in wearing gloves.
Oh, you guys, elbow length gloves. And I should also just take this moment to add, I didn't notice this the first time I watched this, but I noticed it the second time because she's sitting there and Niecy Nash's character, Emerald Green, goes,
Grace, I know you're brokenhearted, but girl, you look damn good. Come on, gloves.
okay, gloves. And so they make it a point to address the gloves in this particular moment. And I'm like, what is with gloves in this show?
When I go to a law firm, that's the first thing I want to hear. I want them to downplay my heartbreak. I want them to downplay my heartbreak and only comment on my clothes. If that's the only law firm I'll go to.
I want to know, how many gloves do you have? What do they
I know you're crushed about this divorce, but those skinny jeans look good, bro. Because I'm still wearing skinny jeans.
I know. It's like skinny jeans is the weirdest example.
I know.
but-
It's the first thing that popped into my head. I don't wear skinny jeans, and I did. Oh, boy, I did.
Boy, did you.
But
Boy,
don't
did
anymore.
you.
Okay, so
Just to finish this up. Now she's basically in this emotionally and financially abusive arrangement. Her husband will not divorce her. He has written into the prenup that she cannot leave with a dime. She just leaves with the clothes on her back. The hitch is that he called someone else to be in a threesome with them. And it's the other woman in the threesome that Grace has fallen in love with. And that's why she wants to leave him. So basically, she's telling them, listen, I just want to leave with this woman. I'm never going to get any money. I just want to get out of this. But he's not even signing the divorce papers. I'm not even, at this point, asking him for anything. He just won't even sign. And they're like, girl.
The settlement you're asking for is a pittance.
Grace, he Rapunzeled your ass. He locked you up in the tower, had you get it on with a stranger for his viewing pleasure, and you and said stranger fall in love.
It's called karma.
Lionel will be furious. He's wolf-like in his possessiveness.
And we are Mama Grizzlies. You let us worry about the wolf, while you worry about coming up with a number that accurately reflects what he owes you after a lifetime of service to his goddamn dreams.
And may I suggest, each time a memory comes up where you have to reach for that handkerchief, add a 0.
they are instantly like, we will die for you. We will kill him. We will do whatever we need to keep those gloves on your tiny, delicate hands. And they're literally like, we got a plan. Leave it with us. You're going to be rich. And she's like, thank you.
Thanks, I trust you. And in this case, you are rooting for them because the guy does seem like a dick, right? Like, this does not, we will see if this pattern holds, if it's always a worthy case. So before they start enacting their justice in this particular case, one little quick thing happens at the office before they enact their plan.
Milan throws away the edible bouquet. Now she's walking out in the hallway. You guys, she gets a text. And on the phone, guess who the text is from? You'll never get this. You'll never understand who it is.
It couldn't possibly be anybody's much younger, hotter husband. Oh, wait, it is.
It is. It's Chase. And he texts, of course, the most incriminating thing. I can still smell you on me. And so you're like, okay, cool. Okay, well, if the writing, you really threw me off with that one. So anyway, we know that something's going on with the personal assistant / paralegal and Chase.
Something's brewing.
I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. But they're like, girl, we're going to get you all kinds of money. You're going to make all kinds of zeros. Now, their plan to do this, and this is a side plot, so we're not going to spend too much time on it. But what they essentially do is they go and track down her husband's dominatrix because he's got a fetish of being like spanked and obviously butt plugs and everything. The only reason we're touching on this is because when they go to the dominatrix, she's wearing red lace gloves. Another pair of gloves, but they're red and lace because it has to do with sex.
Ooh, sexy gloves.
And they go in and they are like, girl, you give us all the scoop on this guy and you'll get a couple zeros on the end of your paycheck. And she's like, I'll give you all the pictures you want, all of his information. The only reason we're bringing this up again is because they go to her dominatrix studio.
Dungeon. It's like
workplace.
The front of this
it's
business
it's a
is
massage
supposed
therapy.
to be like holistic medicine.
Yes,
but there's a
but then
dungeon
you get in there. You guys, in the background, she has got a array of sexual toys and items to sit on.
And devices. And
one of them consists of a swing, a sex swing, that is fabric covered. Not only is it fabric covered, it's tufted. You better be bleaching the shit out of that. And it's also like a weirdly green velvet tufted texture. I don't want to say shit because that's a little too literal. The crap that would get on that and be stuck in. It's, girl, no, not hygienic.
And all the crevasses. All of the crevices of that. Disgusting. You'd be freaking like scrubbing that every
all
single
day.
time.
Or maybe she's just so rich that she can replace it. Maybe that's
because she is making a ton of money. And they do. I was blown away by because first they promised Niecy Nash she's going to be a multimillionaire in 2 years. Then they'd come to this dominatrix girl. They're like,
what do you think you deserve? Because when our client gets out of this gothic drama of a marriage our way, she'll probably get a payout in the neighborhood of $200 million. So you provide me with what I need, and I'll do what I do best. I'll change your fucking life. 5% of the settlement, $10 million.
You have an obligation to yourself to accept that offer, no?
and I'm like, you are just throwing money left and right. Like, that is so much money.
I'm not a lawyer. I don't know how it all works, but this feels like extortion and blackmail. So the dominatrix is like, sure, here's a bunch of pictures of him using a butt plug, him being spanked, whatever. They're like, thanks, girl.
Oh, the best part is they have a picture of him he's dressed up as a pig, and there's people suckling at his piggy teats, and that is one of his fetishes.
Which is like, I don't know, like a Tuesday night. So then the next day, they have a very professional law meeting.
With the husband and his team of divorce lawyers.
With the husband and his divorce team, and then they're all wearing their gloves, and it's gloves versus gloves, right? And essentially, they like blackmail the husband to let this woman out of her prenup by threatening to show everybody these pictures. Again, we're not lawyers. We don't know how it works. That doesn't seem legal. They do a lot of really poorly written, like maybe justifications for it, but no matter which way you spin it,
right,
it doesn't make any sense. They blackmailed this guy. They kink shamed him.
Yes.
And then that's how this woman's going to get her millions. And then they're going to pay that million to the fetish. It just doesn't make any sense. And the husband instantly folds.
Because even his lawyer.
He's got his lawyers. He's a multi-millionaire. Yes, and he's got his lawyers with him. And the lawyers are like, once you got a butt plug picture, dude, that's no more. That's the end. That's the kill switch, dude. It's all done. Let her go, dude. Sign off half of it, dude. It's not fucking baller. Not very baller of her, but do it. You got a butt plug? You got a pig picture? Give it to her. Half your holiday.
That is the funny thing about these lawyers, though. They're like incredibly good at their jobs, and they tell them, this is not legally allowed. You are blackmailing our client. We're going to call the attorney general. We're going to get you disbarred. This is not part of the lawyer's code of ethics. So they're willing to go to the mat for this guy. And he's the one that's like, I'm signing the papers. I'm getting out of here. And so it's like he has a team of lawyers that will fight for him. And he's so freaked out by it that he's like, no, it's fine. It's fine. And he just signs it and leaves.
The whole point is that he gives it up. He's like, all right, you got me. The picture, you've got a suckling pig picture of me. It's just so funny how they they instantly fold. And I'm like, who has a projector? And who are you? Are you uploading these pictures to a USB drive and then having Milan like put them into a projector so that you can show them in the middle of the meeting? Like they're on backup. And also, like, do you have to show all the pictures? Like, just say that you have them. Get the reaction first. Don't go straight to the evidence.
And they even show the butt plug in relation to a traffic cone, because they're like, they want to get you to understand the size of this butt plug. So they put them side by side. So just so you're aware, it's a huge ass butt plug.
That's how girl boss lawyers work, guys. This is how it works in the girl boss world. So they win that case and the girl gets away.
Now, according to a very credible on-the-record source, the very talented Mr. Lee is capable of hovering his who's-he-what's-it over the apex of this device and performing a full squat all the way to the floors. It's a butt plug. Is that correct, Mr. Lee? If you choose to keep fighting, Grace, it'll be so much more painful the deeper we go.
No one's reporting anything to anyone anywhere. Lionel, let's go.
Okay, so now we are moving on to our next case. Our next case begins when Liberty is just casually sitting at work, admiring her beautiful, rich life, when she gets a frantic telephone call from someone. And this person is crying, screaming, stressed out because she's locked herself in her room and her husband is banging on the door and wants her to get out of the house.
Liberty, you have to help me.
Sorry, who is this?
I'm under siege, Liberty. I need your help.
He is in the background. She has locked herself in her giant room. He is banging on the door. She is the one.
She threatens to shoot him.
I will shoot. I'll shoot.
Please don't shoot anyone.
Oh yeah, she literally is like, stop banging her, I'm gonna shoot. She threatens to freaking shoot him because this is the weirdest fucking case that you would do for your pilot. He's mad at her because she cheated on him and had an affair and it became public. And then he wants to talk about it. She doesn't want to talk about it. So then he's like, leave the house, right? She calls Liberty and she's like, Liberty, this is the situation. You got to help me. He's going to take everything. Because again, the man owns everything. I'm just a poor lowly woman that's having an affair, a public affair that he found out about. Mm-hmm. And she goes, all I care about is my diamonds and jewelry. And Liberty, thinking on her feet, because she's a lawyer, she's like, wait 1 second. Did he give you those as gifts? And she's like, he did. I'll be right there. Hold on to your butts. I'm getting on a private jet. I'm flying to you because all things given as gifts, they're yours. They're not legally his. I'll be there in 2 seconds. And I'm like, you know what? Without getting into my commentary, let's go. She flies there on a private jet, right? She's got it's the whole thing, wearing gloves.
From California, by the way, to New York, because Sheila was married in the state of California. So she needs a California lawyer in order to navigate the divorce. So she immediately flies to New York. She gets there. She tells the guard at the front door. The guard at the front door is like, you're not allowed to come in. And she's like, my flight was turbulent and so's my mood. So if you don't let me in, I'm going to call 911 and get you arrested for sex trafficking. And I'm like, that is a code 0 to 60.
That's
just
what I mean.
Guard.
That's what this show is bizarre. He's doing his job and you threaten him with like a harassment case. Like that doesn't make you a girl boss.
No.
That makes you a monster.
Yeah.
He's literally hired to be security for this woman. This woman should have told him as his employer, let this woman in.
Right.
But she literally threatens him with assault if he doesn't let her into this house. And I'm like, that's not how this works. Anyway, she goes up to the woman and the woman's like, thank you so much for being here. And they go and they sit in her walk-in closet, you guys. And they go through all of her jewelry and she's telling her every little bit.
And you guys, her jewelry is like, it's all on like automated displays. So once you open up the safe, all of these like mechanical like jewelry displays come out of the wall and jewelry all of a sudden is just surrounding you. And you're like, what the hell is this jewelry?
I mean, this
safe?
woman is a lot. But I only want to tell you this scene because I died. She's going through a box of, again, diamonds and jewels.
So much.
And she's trying to be like relatable. And this is where the writers were like, this woman's awful. The whole time she's awful.
Very awful.
And she goes, see this diamond? That's when he missed my birthday. See this one? That's when he missed my MRI. And I'm like, what the fuck husband gives a diamond brooch for missing your MRI appointment? What partner? I'm sorry. No one will ever. I will never get mad at anybody for missing an MRI appointment. And if she made such a big deal about missing an MRI appointment that he felt like he had to buy her a $200,000 emerald brooch, that is a toxic relationship, dude.
Yeah.
This woman's a monster. She's the worst.
And the way that Liberty reacts to it is like, oh, you poor thing. Like, I cannot believe he did not show up to your MRI. I cannot believe it. So she's telling Sheila, she's like, the good news for you is that in the state of California, anything given as gifts is your personal property. So we will get all this jewelry auctioned off and you will make a pretty penny and that will be what you can live off of for the rest of your life. And she's like, how much do you think that's going to be? And she's like, I don't know, looking around like 40 million. I'm like, Liberty, you are not a fucking appraiser of jewelry. Like, how on earth could you make that promise to her or that assumption worth of jewelry?
$40 million worth of jewelry. And when jewelry gets resold, it's not worth the same amount. So basically, she's also like, girl, we can take this because it's yours. It's a gift, like Cadence said. So they're walking out and they've got
all of their little bags, their little jewelry bags.
their little jewelry bags filled with $40 million worth of jewelry, right?
Worth of jewelry that they're swinging around like it's lunch boxes.
Yeah.
I'm like, guys, be careful.
It's like when they don't fill coffee cups on shows. There's $40 million worth of jewelry in there. And bring it up. So they're walking out and they're getting ready to leave. And that's where we see the husband. And you guys, the husband's crying. And he's literally just like, all I've ever done was loved you. And just keep in mind, he didn't do anything wrong.
Right.
He didn't do anything wrong.
She cheated on him.
Right.
Okay.
She cheated on him. It got in the papers. He found out and
he like yells at them to stop. And he's like, you may as well have put a knife in my heart. So he is like very emotional. So he's expressing to her his love. And he goes, just tell me, did you ever really love me at all?
And then she goes,
He wasn't even attractive. I only slept with him because of the way he looked at me. Like the way you used to look at me. Once upon a time. God. How I miss that.
and it's like a really emotional moment. She's like, I did love you at once.
And yes, he did love you once. But not now. I do continue to love your taste in jewelry, however. Have a good one, babe.
But not now, bye. And she flips around.
It is.
And then leaves. You guys, she's crying, caressing her husband.
Talking about how much she misses him and how much she loves him. And then just immediately is like, but I don't anymore.
Cuts off the tears and says, not now, and sassily walks around. She did justify her cheating.
She said, he looked at me.
He looked at her.
He wasn't even attractive. It was just the way that he looked at me. And you don't look at me like that anymore.
He looked at her. He looked at her kind of a sexy way. And I'm thinking here and maybe I'm just coming at it from a male perspective, but I'm thinking.
So was the writer.
This guy loves you, didn't cheat on you. Yes, he confessed his love to you. You did all of this. He's done nothing wrong. And you also are justified cheating on him because someone looked at you.
Mm-hmm.
This is bizarre. And then you're leaving with $40 million worth of jewelry that he bought for you. He's not even saying, like, don't take the jewelry. I'm going to sue you. He's not yelling, like, you're a bitch. I'm going to. No, he's telling her that he loved her and that she put a knife in his heart.
Yeah, he's heartbroken. And she plays the scene, like, very emotionally. Like, I miss you. Like, I miss the way you used to look at me. Like, I wish that you still looked at me like that. Like, I did love you once. And then literally the flip of a dime, drop of a hat, whatever the saying is. She's like, but I don't now. Thanks for all the jewelry. Bye. And you're like, that was the weirdest tone switch.
Also, are we supposed to be rooting for this? Like, as a viewer, are we supposed to be male, female, whatever? Are you rooting? This person's not a good person.
Right.
Nothing about this situation
like, these are the
good.
girl bosses fighting for feminism,
yes,
but
this is so bizarre.
Woman is
like,
not the hero in this situation.
She's not. And like the way you're going to get him is to steal jewelry that he bought for you and gave you because of these ridiculous reasons. It's so bizarre. And that's
Can't
when
change the
I
law,
died.
Colin. Can't change
I
the
died.
law.
So anyway, she wins that and she gets her $40 million. We assume because later we do find out that they are going to an auction and we do find out a little bit more about where her jewelry goes.
All right, now that we've covered there are two cases for this episode, we're going to step back into a little bit more personal of a space.
Which have both been potentially won and by very dubious.
Yes.
I don't know if they're totally ethical, moral ways,
They're
but
methods, yes. So Allura gets home and
oh, great. More of Allura's life.
she's so happy to see her much younger, hotter husband.
I'm making your favorite drink. What's with the overnight bag? Is there a game I didn't know about?
You guys, he's got a giant duffel bag and he's
Walking out the
storming
door with the bag, she's like, what's with the bag? And she's genuinely like, well, what's going on? Is there a game I don't know about? And he's like, I'm leaving. And she's like, wait, what? And the amount of times that she asks what is going on during this conversation is enormous. Enormous.
Okay, let's actually do roll. Let's do a little bit of, okay, I'm going to be, do you want to be Chase or do you want to be Kim K or Allura?
I'll be Chase.
Okay, I'll be Allura. Okay, I'll start. What are you doing? Is there a game I forgot about?
Allura, I'm leaving. You know I've been unhappy for a long time.
Wait, what?
You and I both know that this has not been working out. We've been unhappy for a long time.
Wait, what's happening right now?
I'm leaving you. I'm walking out the door. I have not been happy for a long time.
Allura, still sitting down on the couch, not moving a muscle. Can we talk about this?
I've been talking to my therapist. I don't want to do this anymore.
What are you trying to say? What are you trying to tell me?
I'm divorcing you.
You guys.
Over
We're not even
over
joking. That's
and
the exact scene.
Over and over.
She
again.
doesn't even have the energy to fucking stand up from the couch, you guys. The whole time she's doing this over their shoulder. He's leaving out the door. She's looking over her shoulder. Doesn't even get up. Wait, what?
She asked him 20 times and then she goes, "Are you just having a bad day or something?" I'm like, no,
I forgot
he's
after
not
she read
having
it.
a bad day. He's leaving you.
He's fucking literally he cries, you guys. The actor cries. And Kim the whole time, wait, you need to take a break.
I'm not happy.
I'm sorry. I'm confused with what's going on here.
What are you confused about?
Talk to me. Are you just having a bad day or something?
No, actually, I spent the day talking to my therapist.
Midlife crisis? Sounds like it.
Come on, Laura, I'm drowning here with you.
What are you talking about?
And don't fucking gaslight me either. Because I've been feeling like this for years, and I know you have too.
What's going on with you? I feel like you're not telling me the whole story.
What's really going on? I want a divorce.
You want a divorce. What are you talking about?
So he basically leaves now.
He says he's met somebody else, and we know who that someone else
he's
is.
done.
But she doesn't, obviously.
And I don't even want to know what's going through Kim K's brain. She's probably just like, wait, someone else? Like, it doesn't even make sense. So she's going to call her girls because her husband's just left. But the scene ends, like, you don't see any emotion from her at all. So you're like, does she care? Is she still confused? Well, we get the answer to that because the next scene, she's called her girls. They rush over immediately, right?
Of course. Drop everything.
Yeah, because she's crushed. Or maybe she's crushed?
Maybe.
Because she's in front of her giant outdoor fireplace. And we do want to set a side note. Every scene has a fireplace.
Guys, the amount of
Offices,
fireplaces in
planes,
LA
personal
with rich
jets,
people.
Fireplace budgets.
out of control.
Nuts. Gloves and fireplaces. So she's sitting in front of her outdoor fireplace in a giant fur blanket. They come and she turns around. And I think you're supposed to think that she's been crying, but her face looks exactly the same as it always does.
She's got one lone sad tear kind of barely coming out one
but
eye.
she's also kind of smirking. So you're like, are you happy about this? Or are you?
Yeah.
I also couldn't tell in the previous scene because you didn't fight for your relationship at all. Are you okay with this? Is this something you want to happen?
Oh, and she also, in the fight scene with Chase, she's like, "Oh, I get it. So my life is just too big for you." So then she turns it into like, "I'm so sorry that you're threatened by how cool and great and rich I am."
He's like, no, I'm an NFL player and you have zero emotional range. That's really
It's much more complicated.
So they confront her. And she's also, what does she say that you love?
Yeah, because she's now, Alora is with her girls. They've moved from the outdoor fireplace now to the indoor fireplace. They're all sitting around on her couch. And she's trying to have a moment of introspection. Alora is really reaching deep, trying to figure out what went wrong.
She couldn't just ask him on the couch. She could have asked him when he was leaving, but she couldn't figure out what he was doing. So.
No, because now with her friends, she's trying to figure it out. And she's like,
I mean, am I no longer vital anymore? Is it someone else's turn? Are the best years behind me? I settled. All because of what? Low self-esteem? Did I not love myself enough?
did I just not love myself enough? Is it just low self-esteem? Are the best years of my life behind me?
And
they're like, no.
no, they give her that stereotypical, like, no, girl, he's a bitch. He's a monster, like that standard.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna find his ass and I'm gonna cut off that big Philly dick. No, I'm gonna do it. I keep a knife in my purse at all times. Do not think I won't.
He's intimidated. Weak men just can't handle strong women.
And they're like, girl, you just have terrible taste in men. We did not know how to tell you. You just pick terrible men. And she's like, you guys all thought Chase was fun and you didn't say anything?
She is the worst actress of all time.
So then they're trying to, again, be like ultra feminist and flip the script. Like, old guys marry younger women all the time and it's not a big deal.
Point being is I could not imagine fucking being married to Kim K.
Alora
Alora Grant. Like, what do they talk about? Alora's whole personality is so cardboard and so unenthusiastic. It's just like she is not an actress. She cannot act for the fucking life of her. I'm sorry.
And you know what? Here's what I will say. I was rooting for Kim K. Do I think she should be more socially aware? Yes. Do I think she's insensitive? A lot of times, yes. Do I think that she's not in touch with the common man? Of course. But do I also think she has some very big, real problems? Yes, of course. However, I don't have a hatred for her that's disproportionate. So when I saw she was getting into acting, I was like, oh, I hope she does have a hidden talent. I hope she does succeed at this. I'm not looking for her to fail. And if she's good, then great. I will be her cheerleader. But you guys, I just was like, oh, this is so much worse than I thought it was going to be. I really wanted it to be good.
And I would like to also interject and say, I feel the same way. I'm not a Kim hater. Like, the girl's a hustler. Do what you do. She did it well. She built an empire. I'm kind of indifferent. Sometimes I kind of like her, right? Because I think she, in a reality sense, she kind of just plays into it and owns it. And she's real about the fact that she's got where she is the way she did. But I kind of was where I had seen her in American Horror Story. She was a character.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
But it was like the Lady Gaga character in Hotel, where it was like a small role you didn't really know. So I wasn't necessarily coming into this with any preconceived notion of her being bad. She just is genuinely so bad.
What are you talking about?
And I have to say it, she's got so much work to her face that she cannot physically be an actress because you have to portray emotion on your face, and she cannot do it.
I'm sorry. I'm confused with what's going on here.
And it's kind of weirdly based. I would say she's one of the main characters. I think it's her kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it's just so weird to have her be the one carrying the show when she delivers everything so... it's almost worse than in her reality show. Well, let's finish up the episode. The episode ends, basically, she's found this out. Her girls come to support her. The episode ends with Chase going over to Milan's house, and they get down and dirty.
Oh, they are
so,
getting on.
as we said earlier in the episode, Milan got a text from Chase. So we already kind of knew, but we're like, okay, that's what it is.
But now we're looking at it with our eyeballs.
And again, because the writing is so mind-bending and so forward-thinking, that I would have never thought about the assistant. What? The husband's cheating with the assistant? I would have never... That's something I've never seen before.
Oh, no. That's just a brand new storyline that none of us have ever seen before.
I was like, are you kidding me? The paralegal is having sex with the husband? No way. But where was I? What was I saying before I ended the episode?
That the writing was so bad, there was a point. I think you were going to talk about the lock and the key.
Yes, that's exactly where I was going.
I had a feeling that's where you were going.
And it feels like the writers were doing her dirty because they give her these lines. She's supposed to be representing a high-powered lawyer, and she says these really fucking stupid platitudes all the time.
Ugh. The worst.
And there's one scene where she goes,
what we have here is knowledge, and knowledge is the key in the lock. All we have to do is turn it just the right way.
We have the evidence, and the evidence is like a key to a locked door. And now that we have the evidence, we have the keys, so we can unlock the door.
Just have to turn the key in the right way.
Who taught? If my lawyer said that to me,
did you go to law school, or is this something you did online, or it's like an online certificate situation? You want to tell me more about that?
Is this how you normally win cases?
Well, what we do is we get information, and we make a lock, and then we get more information, we make a key, and then we put the key in the lock. Okay, I'm going to actually call somebody else, but thank you for your time.
It's called evidence.
And okay, well, also, I just want to mention, in this exact same scene where we're talking about the knowledge being the key in the lock and turning it the right way, she's being shown pictures of the dominatrix that Emerald is taken, and Kim K is wearing white gloves that go to her wrist, and I thought she was wearing them because she was handling evidence or something and didn't want to get her fingerprints on the pictures. But you guys know they're just
gloves.
Style gloves that she's just casually wearing in the office. I was like, what? How does this make your life efficient, wearing white gloves all the time?
And you think we're joking about the gloves. You guys, you really do think we're joking. No,
so many gloves.
Watch the episode. I mean, every scene it was once you notice it, you can't unnotice it. Once you notice the gloves and the fireplaces, you will be every scene.
It is a bizarre choice, but they are let's see, what communicates just absolute wealth and the elite class. And they're fireplaces, they want to stay warm all the time. They can be warm whenever they want, start a fire anytime, any place, any room.
In LA, because that's what you need.
It is crazy.
Anyway, that's the first episode of All's Fair. And even how much as we tear it apart, we can't tear it apart as much as it tears itself apart. You just have to see it to believe it.
It does crumble. It's under its own weight, really. It can't
really
even sustain
does.
itself.
But I bet you guys are really excited to see the next week's cases.
All right. Well, we'll be back for episode 2 of All's Fair.
Bye.
Bye. Right. You are, at this point, so far on the other side of feminism that you are pre-feminism, but post-feminism, if that makes any sense. It's the most progressive you can be, is what we're trying to say.
Yeah, it's like, I have a gay friend who's totally gay, but he's married to a woman.
Yes. Because it would be gay to be... It's so open-minded.
Because it would be...
He's not putting himself in a box.
He doesn't want to put himself in... Yeah, he doesn't want to put himself in a box. So he's so out there that he actually is setting a step forward by marrying a woman that he's sexually attracted to. But
exactly.
That's the worst.
No, it makes total sense.
That's the worst.
It makes total sense. I think you're onto something.
Edit that out.